Hey guys, Brian Fisher with Edge Fitness here today. Just had a few thoughts on what we're really trying to do with change. What are we trying to accomplish? And that's usually reaching our goals. And that's kind of a superficial way of looking at it from one perspective. When we're actually trying to do to a large degree is change who we are. If we're someone who wants to lose weight, well, we want to be someone who is a little bit lighter, a little bit skinnier, a little bit fitter, leaner, whatever you want to describe it as, but you're trying to change who you are to who you want to be. So some ways to kind of fix that mindset a little bit here is to start to not just think of, okay, I want to lose weight, I want to go to the gym more, I want to be more financially stable and pay off some debt, or whatever your goal is, whatever change you're trying to make. You want to start thinking of, if I'm someone who's unhealthy, if you recognize that, or you say, I'm not athletic, I'm not fit, I've never been a gym person, start to say, what would a healthy person do when you look at your choices and when they come up throughout the day? What would a fit person do? What would a lean person do? What would a athlete do in this situation? So whatever you're trying to become, start to ask yourself, what would that type of person do? And slowly chip away at that thought that I'm not an athletic person. Well, over time, if you start to go to the gym more, do more athletic things, start to move more, be a more active everyday athlete, you can become someone who is more athletic. You may not describe or aspire to being a professional athlete, and if that's what being an athlete means to you, you may not get there, but you can become a more athletic version of yourself if you start to identify with yourself as being that way versus describing how you don't think you are. I'm not an athlete. Well, you have to change that. You have to fix that mindset and say, what would an athletic person do in this situation? Whether it's in the gym, whether it's out of the gym, what would a healthy, fit, lean, athletic person, whatever, if those are your goals, use whatever your goals are. I'm just using these for example. What would a lean person choose in this situation? What would they do when you're looking at a food choice? What would a athletic person do when they're looking at it's 9 o'clock and that new Disney Plus or Netflix show is saying, hey, watch me? What would an athletic person do? Would they choose to stay up and stream another show, or would they choose to get to bed earlier so they can get that early morning workout in and be more consistent at going to the gym and become that consistent gym goer who reaches their goals? And then once you reach those goals, you can set some pretty awesome new ones and reach some levels that you never realized you could when you used to identify with yourself as not being a certain way, and you start to identify with yourself as being a certain way. And one thing we have coming up here is an opportunity for you to kind of go through that journey, that process of chipping away at that with a really cool online coaching program for both nutrition and exercise. If you want both, it can just be exercise, it could be nutrition, but we're going to combine the two for a year-long program for about 4 to 6 people, so a small select group, new clients only. If it's something that you think you might be interested in, if you've always wanted to take that step, that next step of making change, and always been a little afraid, not sure how to do it, and just kind of testing the waters, if you're ready to dive in with both feet and get some great help and accountability guidance daily for a while here, it's going to be for a whole year, so you got to be ready to make a big commitment to it. But if you're willing to make that step, take that step and make that change, we would love to hear from you. You can subscribe to the video on our channel here so you don't miss out more opportunities like this and great information, hopefully to help you along the way. But if you're ready to kind of take that step, let us know. You can comment here. You can email us at info@edgefitia.com. You can head over to our social media and message us over there. We also keep up with the newsletter, so if you're not subscribed to that, make sure you get on there as well. You can do that through our website, edgefitia.com. But be on the lookout for more information. You can shoot us an email and say, hey, I want in. I'm ready to make that change. Get on the waiting list. It's only going to be a small group for new clients only. We'd love to see you on that list and hopefully work with you in the next year. We'll talk to you soon.